Thank you very much. So lastly, for the closing address, Mr. Motoji Kobayashi, who's president of the Japan Federation of Bar Associations, will deliver his remarks via video to close this symposium.
I am Motoji Kobayashi, president of the Japan Federation of Bar Associations. In closing the Judicial Symposium on Intellectual Property, Tokyo 2022, JSIP2022, I would like to offer a few words on behalf of the organizers. This symposium began in 2017 as an information dissemination event co-hosted by truly all Japan players of Japan IP judiciary, and this year has marked the 6th symposium. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all parties involved for their coordination, appreciation for realizing an event with an audience for the first time in 3 years amidst the continued global coronavirus pandemic. I believe that this symposium offered a valuable opportunity to deepen our knowledge of judicial decisions on international IP disputes and recent IP topics through mock trials and discussions with legal practitioners and government officials at the forefront of IP judiciary in various countries, and that this symposium was meaningful for all participants. In 2001, the judicial system underwent a major reform in Japan. 20 years have passed since then, and we, as the JFBA, are still in the process of making various efforts to achieve a justice system that is more user-friendly and dependable, which is an important issue for the JFBA. As part of these efforts, the JFBA's IP field is actively engaged in research and recommendations for the improvement of the system, led by the organization called JFBA Committee on Intellectual Property Rights. Also born from these activities is a volunteer organizations. The Intellectual Property Lawyers Network Japan was born, which is vigorously engaged in providing community-based legal services. Needless to say, intellectual property is the accumulated wisdom and property of mankind, which has contributed to the development of a new era through the development and growth of industries, including the creation of technological breakthrough and innovation, and ultimately to the improvement of the people's lives. I believe that Judicial Symposium on Intellectual Property Tokyo 2022 helped to deal with beneficial in promoting understanding of the overseas IP situations and in the development of the IP legal system. In addition, I am convinced that this symposium was also instructive for us to consider the future reform of the IP judicial system. Last but not least, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all the ministries and organizations that supported this symposium. Thank you.
Thank you for the closing address. So this concludes the second day of the Japan Patent Office part of the Judicial Symposium on Intellectual Property. Thank you very much for your participation in this 2 days